No crazy plays just yet. But we do see a rotation coming in from Tan on the Guinevere here to the top side of the map. But little do they know, there's 4 members from Navi up top too.
Yep, Keishi with the shield unity. I mean, to be fair, it's expected. Team Ray Young and Navi, they're both very calculated. They don't just go in randomly and go for skirmishes. They wait for neutral objectives and they play it slow. I got to talk to Frost, and that's exactly what he said to the team. Just play it slow. As long as you win, Takani bursts it down by not Ayanami. Ben just procced as well. She's able to survive the RBM. Peels for Ayanami now with the yo-yo. Gets away just barely. Oh my goodness! Ayanami with 1 HP gets away. Now V on the turtle. It's free.
She was there, and then she wasn't. Tan early exit even before the objective, really allowing Navi to pick up the first neutral objective of the game. And my oh my, did we not account for the damage of not Ayanami? What is that shred?
That's a shred you should expect when you got a lot of HP. And to be fair, Team Ray Young does have a lot of HP in their composition. Now, losing in the early game ain't all that bad. They can still play for that scaling game. But listen, if this composition snowballs...
Oh my god, Nora?
Hanabi won't have a front line to rely on. That's the problem. Yeah, Nora, not gonna have a good time. Not Ayanami. I'll be surprised if she doesn't go see Halberd first item.
And it feels like if we, go back to the discussion of the gold lane, Hanabi requires a little bit more time to get rolling, to get online. She needs a lot more farm, she needs to scale, she needs to get to her items, maybe a lot later than compared to the Claude. So Team Ray Young right now are in a peculiar position where there's a window that they lost early and they need to rely later on, and hopefully they can withstand the storm coming through from Naviiiiii, because if we know them for anything, Naviiiiii are great at looking for opportunities and looking for weaknesses in the enemy composition, and they're doing just that.
Uh-oh. Headbutt baiting on to Purify the RBM as well. Chiboy's gonna get thrown back by the heavy spin. Now Mirai with a pin down on Miku. The current call on both of them. Oh, they gotta run together. Synchronize Ayanami. Almost takes Miku out of the skirmish. Kin, all she can do is clear bot. Right now, that's the case. This is the weak side goal laner effect.
Absolutely. Now things are shaping up to still be in favor of Navi. We do see that the turtle is going to spawn in under 7 seconds. Keishi's already in the area, just picking out her own jungle, looking to farm a bit more. And something important to note is Keishi's actually a level ahead of the enemy jungle right now. Tan, does she really want to go for that 50-50 on that neutral objective, or does she want to get a pick before she goes for that 50-50 retry take?
I don't know. It's going to be really tough, man. I don't even think it's 50-50 with all the poke that Navi have and the heavy spin.
Yeah, they're using an Ono phone. Ono 7.
Able to pin her down for Keishi to get a free retribution as Rayan walks up with the blazing.
My router died.
Now Riyadh goes back to the BMI onto Nora with the
my router died, so I had to change.
Navi
Navi are winning, bro.
Nora goes down.
Told you it's Navi easy win.
Quinn. She has CC immunity. She's going for a little bit more damage. Keishi's gonna walk up.
They're using an Ono Magic 7. Ono Magic 7.
0 Navi are just clean.
Brutal, 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 brutal. They made a decision there, Team Ray Young, and it really didn't pay off. Maybe they'll understand that they need to play for Hanabi more.
This is the phone they are using. I don't know if you guys can see it. Ono Magic 7.
To the bottom side of the map, maybe looking for a punish on not Ayanami, who's sitting at 202. Let's see if they can make it happen.
Ikebana lands, the taunt doesn't. The Wrath of the Drive though lands, but Ayanami is still able to survive for a bit.
Bro.
Gets 1 kill before she dies, but it's now going to be 2.
Okay. I've actually learned something today.
Right now, and Mirai is looking for the cut. RWM dropped on her, and the Panda gets a big
interesting.
Take her down. Rihanna instantly with the blazing duet. Headbutt and the heavy spin. Hands just pinned down. 8-1.
Bro, Navi are angry.
For Navi. Whoa. Nora with a walk up.
Bro, the Bashard literally messes up this Esmeralda.
This is very unlike Team Ray Young.
Bro, 2 tanks.
Really playing into the tempo.
Wait, what the hell?
That has shaped
Akai Room.
Akai
Room. I think I might try Akai Room today.
From Team Ray Young, they even
in
have
the
a gold medalist
AFL
in the midst that they wouldn't fall into that kind of momentum. But Navi,
Okay, well.
again, taking so much control over what's going on right now here in the 7th minute of the game. That was a 1-for-4 trade, by the way. They only took not Ayanami for the price of everything.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
luckily enough, Team Young, they do get something in return. They get a structure.
Keishi just really wants to go with the
Nah, you can't kill the
migration and
Basha
Requiem
like
landing,
that,
but
bro.
Keishi with the poisons is unkillable. Quinn though is very vulnerable. Mirai with a pin
Bro.
down off the heavy spin. Tan and G-Boy isolated from the rest of the team. And it's just pickups here and there.
Wait.
Trade in the end with Ayanami falling, but Mirai is practically soloing Miku with the help of the blazing duet. Now Rian's gonna take the kill on Miku.
Let's go,
And it'll be all
Navi.
good as
Let's go,
Ray figures out the
Navi.
safety against Nora.
13-3. That's a 10-kill gap in the span of
Wait.
7 minutes. We were
I
talking
need
about
to
them
change
being
my thumbnail.
two
The
teams
thumbnail
that
is
really love
wrong.
the objective
yeah.
plays.
Wait,
Two
what the
teams
hell?
that really play slow, and yet this is what we're getting here. As it seems like Naviiiiii are playing like they have something to prove. But here it is, the replay. You can see the collapse coming in from Mirai as well with the heavy spin and the follow-up damage coming through. Not Ayanami still is just wreaking havoc, and it was somewhat of a staple before. And it has come back again. Not Ayanami, again being one of the pivotal roles here in Naviiiiii from then and now back here again.
And you can see it already, perfect turtle, that impact showing right in the land of dawn, man. Dominance ice picked up by Mirai. She's got to be careful. She has a bounty on her. 3-0-6 on the roaming panda. That's kind of crazy.
Huh? That's your what?
She got more kills
You're
than
right.
Rian. If you cover the names, you'd expect Rian to have that KDA.
Maybe she's like, you know, Rian, it's okay. Just chill. I
thought
can do it for a bit.
I thought that was going to be like an inspirational message.
Sorry.
Just, okay, Rian, it's okay.
Do I want to bring up stoicism now?
You know stoicism? That's
No,
how I deal
what
with
the
it. Yo, Winter Crown picked up by Tan. RWM straight onto Quinn. Blazing Duet is whoa. Maybe they need a bit of stoicism. This is a bit too crazy, a bit too bonkers. Rian gets punished for it, and now Keishi as well. Space
Bro,
migration and the
what is
Vile
happening?
Requiem. Right when you bring up stoicism,
Damn, they
they
shouldn't.
start going a bit too bombastic here, Eterna.
Okay,
shouldn't
maybe it was
throw this
stoicism
game,
for
guys.
Team Young.
See?
You know, despite being behind for the first 9 minutes of the game,
They shouldn't throw this
they
game, bro.
finally see a loophole in Navi's
the hell?
gameplay, and they completely punish and take advantage
Wait,
of
Navi
it.
are
Come
literally
back here.
losing.
That 3,000 plus K gold lead that
Turrets
Navi were
like
building has now
crazy.
shrunk to only half. So Team Young are definitely still in, and it's scary because again, Navi is a gold laner that scales so well into the late game, and it's definitely going to be a problem when she gets to her power spike.
Spike. It's very close for Quinn to get to that power spike. Ayanami. Curtain call, but it's only on Chi-Boy again to go for a fight, but now it's going to be
Nice.
damage placed out. Oh, Quinn gets
Ah,
pincered all
the
over
CC is
place.
dead.
Ayanami survives again. Getting
No,
chased down by
she's
Nora.
dead.
Miku has to flicker
Nope.
all the way. Ayanami
Wait,
is going
the
back
CC is
to
not
stage,
dead.
and it's Nora who got baited by Ayanami.
Oh my
Now the rest
God,
of the team
CC
falling
against
through,
Esmeralda, bro.
And it's Nora that pops into Purify, gets out with the help of Chi-Boy's
Nice.
Revitalize.
That's the
Okay,
second time.
interesting.
That's the second time not Ayanami has done something like that and still is able to get out alive. She's so good at
Interesting.
baiting, and Team Young always fall into that. Look at the space now Navi instantly has. Team Young was able to find a moment of capitalization, and yet Navi adapting again on the fly, and they have all it takes. They have the tools, but they don't have the ults just yet, so they do have to buy a little bit more time for those resources to come back up if they want to go for the 5v5 contest on the Lord.
The goal lead's gone though. Despite that crazy fight again, it's 14-5, but the goal lead is
Bro.
1,600.
Malaysia
Team Ray
literally
Young.
trying to
They gotta
blitz the
understand the
load.
winning condition now. They need to kite back. They need to be the ones to play around Quinn and Miku. They can't be the one chasing.
Bro, it's 14-5
Losing out
to
on that
Navi
bio.
with 1.7k
Young
gold lead,
wanna
but it feels
gamble.
like it's Team Ray Malaysia that's actually winning.
Keisha's level
They're
13
going
now.
in.
Rihanna plays into and the pin down as well. Wrath of the Dryad, locking him down again.
Yo,
Right,
that jungler is
shut
dead.
down.
Did she get the
Retribution
total?
comes through
Nice,
from
nice.
Keishi. RWM onto Chi-Boy. In the back is finally
Bro.
falling to Miku, and Chi-Boy gets away in time.
Oh my
Lord
God,
for
is this
Navi,
bad?
But everything else goes to Team Ray Young.
It was a really good winter crown, I believe, for Tan. She knew exactly
Bro, this
what
Hanabi
Navi
is
wanted to do
giving
earlier
issues
on.
right now.
Sure, she misses out that retribution and, gives the neutral objective over to Navi. But at the very end of it, she wastes a lot of resources and allows the other members of Team Young to actually find more value in that particular team fight. So now they're going to have to push with not Ayanami. I know she's spawning in 6 seconds. So hopefully Navi can still utilize the wave control and allow them to collapse together so they can get something out of the Lord Tig. Because it looks like Team Young are in position to look for that clear before the structure.
Seems like they've also figured out the fact that they need to kite back against Navi. Navi, crazy engage. They got that zoning as well. If Team Young chase though, however, they don't really have the right resources to get the Hanabi and the Lilia in place. So it's all about kiting back with your carries. Sure, you can have some few members doing their own thing. I'd say Nora can just try to split this front to back of Navi.
Alice
but
jungle
everybody else
is
gotta peel for
kind
Quinn
of
and
meta, a little.
I agree.
Depending on the
Lilia's
team
starting
anyway.
to hurt. Miku's starting to hurt. She has
Depending
2
on the
items under
team.
her belt right now, the glowing one as well as the lightning truncheon. And that burst damage is not seen, but it definitely will be felt, especially when it
Please
gets
guys,
to
do well
the
to
team
like
fight
the stream,
where they
okay?
do
Do well
up
to
a
like
lot,
the
and
stream.
I think Navi
Very
are definitely
important.
starting to feel it now.
wonder what
Like the
items
stream and
Quinn goes on.
subscribe.
Right? Has she gotten every one of those Swift Trinity items?
Yes.
All right.
She has the golden staff,
Okay.
corrosion, and the DHS.
So does she have the Melfic gun? Now is the question. There you go. Melfic gun on the way. The Fine Glaive just picked up by Rain. That'll certainly help with shredding down some of these frontliners who already have the chastised pauldron, and that is interesting. Ayanami, Sea Halberd only now picked up. Like earlier
Bro,
on, I expected it to
Navi
be
can't throw this
like
game,
the
bro.
early pickup, maybe second item because of
The
the
gold
lane.
lead
I'm
has
guessing
literally
it's just because they're thinking,
gotten
"Alright, we got
down
Baksha,
from
we don't
almost
chance
2k
that
to
regen."
300.
But it's hurt her quite a bit in the later stage
Damn.
of the game right there because
Yeah.
Keishi a lot of times is playing a different game entirely, playing for Rain, for Rian, and Ayanami's just doing her own thing without the Sea Halberd. Now with the Sea Halberd, that'll certainly help. Quinn actually goes and prioritizes the Rose Gold Meteor first instead of the Melfic gun.
Yeah, it's good. Rose gold on Hanabi is actually broken. It helps with her passive.
Playing it a bit safer.
I think
helps
she
with her
knows that
passive.
she's going to be like the main winning condition for Team Young, right?
Exactly.
There's 2 options in that scenario.
This
Do you
Hanabi
wanna
lead
go
game
big
is
or go home?
actually
Do you wanna
crazy.
go for-
Big.
It's actually
Go
crazy.
big.
Go big.
Okay, so they don't
Like
go home.
my win rate with Hanabi this
Hope
season
not,
is
right? We don't want anyone to go
I
home,
play
but
Hanabi a lot.
Oh,
Kind of have to if they
Not dark system, though.
That's how competition works. But
Late game Hanabi is crazy, bro.
14
Crazy.
minutes in, 14th level here for
Look at the
KG.
flank, look at the
Looks like
flank.
Tan is actually caught up.
Akai.
Go for the pincer maneuver again on time, but the winner crown
Oh
buys
my
a bit more
god,
time.
Akai is being
Bursts it down entirely, put it in
melted.
the back line, though. Pops into Aegis, easy for the kite for
Nice,
Jacob.
Akai.
Miku's right there, but it's Rian with a
Come on,
triple
Navi,
kill.
yes.
Tearing through the back line, and now it's Nora next. The Sea Halberd doing work. Ayanami
Damn, nice
trying to go
assist.
for the dive.
Nice escape.
Tan and Nora
That was close.
surviving, but it's just a big win for Navi.
Nice,
It's
nice,
crazy
nice,
how
Navi.
one
Let's go,
item
let's go,
can
let's go, let's go, let's
alter
go.
the course of the game, can alter the course of the team fight, and alter the fate
Navi
of
to the
Team Young
semi-finals,
earlier on. I mean,
guys.
you guys saw that,
Let's
right?
go, let's go, let's go.
Shred coming through once again. You know, Nora unable to have the impact that she initially had, and we were talking so much about, you know, the itemization coming in from Quinn, and little did we realize Rian hit her power spike as well. The Swift Trinity is already taken by her, and she was able to get 3-1-7,
gotta
that
win this,
triple
bro.
kill in. And things are just
100%.
turning around. 3,000 gold lead now for Navi.
100%
And it turns out that's
Navi,
a
bro.
1k gold difference between both gold laners.
No wonder. You can see the damage definitely and the go big factor. That's a Melfic gun instead of the Rose Gold. And the winner crown's going to give her so much more ways to actually just dive in, honker down, and then freeze while gunning people out. Winter crown for Keishi as well. I love the response here. Team Young, they were the ones first onto the winner crowns for the Guinevere. It's just kind of like...
Bro, like they should be very careful
Common item, though, for
with
the
trying to
Guinevere. It's
siege
like
the
the usual build for
inhibitor
the
turret
Keishi.
because, bro,
She realizes that. She realizes
none of
that
them have
Team Young
Purify.
can actually start
Navi doesn't have
shredding
Purify.
down a
Only
lot of the
their gold
frontliners, so
laner,
she
Rain,
wants to delay
has
the
a
fights as
Purify.
well. Rain just for a bit more safety.
If Navi
picks up
gets
another winner
like
crown. So we
everybody, I
got
think
3 winner
it's
crowns for Navi.
GG's, bro.
That's crazy.
Everyone
That's a lot
is
of winter
Gotta
crowns.
say it right. That's crazy.
Hanabi gets them with her
But
ults.
wait,
They should be careful.
here
They
goes
should
the
space
speed,
out.
just a
They should
little
space out,
manipulation.
bro.
Crazy zoning with Winter Crown.
Wait, wait,
Origin
wait.
by Damage. She's gonna get
She
chain
still have
CC
her
now. The
ults.
rest of Dryad locking him down as well. Mirai
She's used her
loses the
ults.
immortality, but the rest of the
Bro,
team's right there. Mirai's able to flick her out.
I told
She's
you,
just cracked
Hanabi
open.
is cracked
Far
late
lane
game.
base turret.
Hanabi is truly cracked, bro.
Signature Filipino discipline.
And that's
Should
all
be
they
careful,
need. That's
man.
all they need. They don't even have to
That
risk
Hanabi, bro, they
anything
should be
more.
careful.
They know once again the opposite side of the Lord inhibitor was taken down, and that's something that they can play to their advantage. And if Team Ray Young forget housekeeping, remember
Well,
there
the Akai is
a
doing
claw
very
on the
well.
other side of the map.
KD
We already
3-1-10,
saw a
so
clawed backdoor
it's pretty
in
working out for
MWI
them.
earlier on. I think it was the first day.
And I think
of
it's
the
actually a very
MWI
good pick
groups.
as well, you know,
I don't
against
think we want to
the
see it again.
Gwen jungle
Not with everything on the line here.
to help with
150,000
prioritizing
damage
objectives.
taken by G-Boy. Retreat from Keishi to take the purple buff away. It really is a battle of front to back. You see those numbers on the frontliners. It's purely who has the better front, who has the better peel for their back line. Thing is, for Navi, only Ray needs peel, really. Rian's diving with the rest of the team, and that's really
Yeah,
what's caused
Claude
such
is
a
online
problem for
too,
Team
but
Ray Young's
Hanabi,
backline.
bro.
Nico and Quinn, they don't have enough sustainability to deal with
I'm
the
still
Claude
scared
and
for the
Ayanami
Philippines.
walking up on
If
the
this
CC
Hanabi
with
literally
all the
ultis
CC
all of them,
of the Akai.
I
And
think
that's not
it's
even
game
taking
over,
into
bro.
consideration
I
of
swear.
the magic damage coming in from Rain.
They need to
KG.
space out
It would be
as
interesting
much
to see
as
what
possible.
items Eve has right now, like how far she's
Wait,
in.
Hanabi,
Banner
Rose
going on,
Gold,
Divine Glaive,
Malefic Gun.
Winter Crown. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a Holy Crystal.
If she sells her
That
boots,
hurts
man,
for the frontliners, man.
Oh yeah. That's the
Man.
reason.
And gets
Chiboy's been
Wind of
taking a lot.
Nature.
Number one in the damage taken, and look at the waves in the bottom lane. This is why
More damage.
Navi just back away after getting that base turret. They have a slow push built up bot, and they know for a fact no one on
it's
Team Ray
MWI.
Young can be sent
Teams in
down below.
MWI are actually very
So
good.
right now for Team Ray Young, it's
They
either
are
you
pretty
gamble
good, bro.
on a 5v5 or a Lord take, or you lose out completely on the bottom lane.
They need to make a decision now. They need to make a decision quick because the waves are
Bro.
still crashing there in the bottom side of the map. Tan,
Back road.
Nice, nice,
You wanna
nice,
go
nice,
50,
nice.
50?
Out. Hanabi's
You're
going
both
back to
at level
base.
15
They need to go
now.
back. She's gonna show.
no.
She's gonna show on the
Huh?
match
They sent
map.
Quinn
You know.
to mid.
Just for a bit, no vision though, so that's why not.
Bro,
really
that-
play with
bro,
it.
look at the
A lot of
minions,
ways
the
to crash into
minions.
the base. This is big.
Uh-oh.
The minions are
Who
going
are
to
you
the
gonna
base.
send?
They have to go back to the
hesitating.
base.
They don't know who to send, and it's already going to be crashing in. And again, they're
Smashing
just
in.
going back and forth with the waves still there. Navi love it here. They thrive in this position. It's Team Ray Young that need to
They have to
make
go
a
back.
move.
The Esmeralda has gone back.
Laura's gonna be the one sent
Now
down
bust
below.
down the
This
Lord.
might be the time
Go down
for
the
Navi
road.
to look for a
Go
4v5
for the Lord now.
or
Go for the
to
Lord.
burst it down. Keishi
Bust it down. Don't go for the fight, bro.
forcing Nora
Just
away
post
from
down
that
the
wave
Lord.
again, and there's gonna be another wave crashing down as Chiboy.
Akai just needs to ult. Yeah, that's all. It's over.
That's an RBM as the Lord
It's
gets
over.
hit.
Now
And
back.
Chiboy
Now back out.
is gonna
Back
lose
out.
her
Back out. Back out. Back out. Back out. Back out. It's a.
Isolated in front of everybody.
Nice,
Headbutt
nice,
on
nice,
top
nice,
of
nice.
Ayanami.
Bro, the
Team
Akai is
Navi
working.
is the perfect Lord
The
dance
Akai is
for
freaking
Navi.
working out.
So
Like,
smart, so intelligent, and the experience is definitely showing here for Navi PH. The winners of MWI
Yo, Frances,
2024
my
once
queen.
crowned champions, and it's definitely showing here. Not Ayanami, very
my queen and king.
smart build with the Winter Crown earlier on. She had it just before the Lord, and she utilized it in that Lord take, understanding the amount of resources that would be wasted to take her down, and the amount of time that she was able to buy for the rest of her team to do the work for her. 7,300 gold lead now for Navi PH. 20 minutes already has elapsed, and that
The question is,
enhanced
has
Lord
Hanabi
is
gotten
marching in
Wind
the
of
bottom
Nature?
side. They're
Oh, she bought
relying on
Immortality.
Nico and Quinn to be able to
Fair,
clear this
fair
as
enough.
fast as possible.
Bro, look at the Hanabi kill.
Twins doing so much damage.
Bro.
Ayanami down very low. Blazing away
Bro,
with
they
the
should be
bomber,
careful.
right
I
to the
swear
right
to
the
God,
drive.
Hanabi is
Earlier,
going to
into the
destroy them.
Poisons. And look at that. The struggle for Navi to take the crystal down, but they've taken all the base turrets.
Okay.
Team Ray
I think they need to
have
wait for the next load.
amazing clear with the Hanabi and the Lilia. What's been the problem has been the frontliners not really being able to peel for the backline, but when they're under that crystal, makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Bro,
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
the Philippines
G in their
need
own
to be
base.
very
It's so much
careful here,
easier as
bro.
well to
They
go
need
for
to
the
be careful.
targeting. They don't necessarily have to go to
They're finding
that
it
much
hard
of
to
an
lock
effort.
down the
There's
Hanabi.
no
They are finding it
possibility
very,
of,
very
like,
hard.
A backdoor play as
That
well,
tells you a
a
lot.
flanking play. And we can already see that Quinn, full items. Swift Trinity, she has the Malefic gun, and she also has the Immortal,
the
just in case
immortality.
things go south for her. There's also another layer of defense with the Rose Gold Meteor, so she's going double defense.
Yeah, one more
actually
push. Just
here.
one more push.
Love to see it. Team Ray Young.
The Lord is spawning in 29 seconds, so
Winter Crown again.
you just need to play it safe and wait for the Lord.
Straight to the immortality.
They literally have all the base turrets down, so
This time
you
around,
need to be
folks,
careful. You can still get this Esmeralda, right? Because she has Purify. You can bait the Esmeralda. Okay, good, Purify. Good. No Purify for about a minute and some seconds.
Still in favor of Naviiiii. Hell, it's not just the bottom lane, it's mid and top as well. So
Just bust down the Lord. There's no way they compete for this Lord, bro.
Small things
There's
that
no
Naviiiii
freaking
are
way.
able to get out,
There's
like
no way.
something as simple as
It's a free
spell
Lord.
that can really alter the course of
The
these
Gwen can't
particular
come close.
teamfights.
Like, if she
So
crosses
it
this
looks
bush,
like they
man.
do and will be able to clear in that
Wait,
bottom
are
side
they
of the map, but it's still
trying to
gonna be
like
pushing in favor of
compete for
Naviiiii.
the
So,
Lord?
again, Team Ray Young are the ones on the timer here. They have 2 waves
Bro,
pushing in
this guy's
favor
crazy.
of Naviiiii. This is a headache.
Yo,
if
Emmy,
anything,
thanks.
for Team Ray Young.
Welcome to the stream, by
They
the
really
way.
have to dig deep into this one.
And Navi are not giving them any chance. Constantly resetting the Lord, not giving Team Ray Young any space. Ayanami will shove in mid to force these rotations and to force Team Ray Young to reveal themselves. Quinn and Miku both visible on the map. That means Navi are gonna go straight for the Lord again.
They need to just bust down the Lord. There's no way they compete for this Lord. Like, there's no freaking way.
Even in their own jungle,
The
Navi,
minions are literally pressing
free
them.
Lord. This time it's evolved. They're gonna have that damage reduction as they look to close this one out.
Evolve Lord. I think it's over.
They don't go for it. They don't go for the gamble. And I
No
guess
chance.
It's GG's,
I
bro.
guess it makes sense. Their
It's
only
game over.
hope now is to wait for maybe an overstep or an oversight.
But they need to be
from
careful
Navi
still, though.
as
This
they push in
Hanabi.
with the Lord. But like you mentioned,
I am
the
scared.
Lord is
Like, for the
not a
Philippines, they
Lord
should be careful,
to
man.
underestimate as well.
They should be
So
careful,
we'll
I
find
swear.
out whether we're underestimating the Lord or we're underestimating the clear potential of a Hanabi Lilia combo.
Bro,
Because if there's a composition that
If-
can clear and evolve,
even Mirko is worried. Mirko is worried.
Be one with a Lilia and Hanabi.
Mirko is
That
worried
is
about
true.
the
That is
Hanabi.
true. Game 1 on the line here.
And you
for
cannot
Team
CC
Ray
the
Young.
Hanabi.
Navi
So
Philippines looking to close
Bro, look
this,
at the
but
damage,
will they
bro.
be able to?
Against the
B-Boy
tank.
jumps very low.
Look at the zone already. Mariah in the back line.
You
now
can't-
the zone and pins her down with the
Nice,
RPM.
nice, nice. They got the Hanabi.
And Lilia not able
Nice.
to go for the hit. The base just
Beautiful.
gets wide open, and Navi
Game 1 Navi.
close it out
Game 1
with
Navi, game 1
beautiful
Navi. We just need
macro.
one more game and we get into the
Match point
semifinals.
now for Navi PH.
Wait, Hanabi with
As they
Sky
were
Piercer.
able to get that very decisively, very clean.
It has to be
very
Nigerian server. It
macro-centric.
has to be Nigerian
And
server.
now
That's the
VPH
only time you see
show you
Hanabi with Sky Piercer,
Just
bro.
how the small things in the game can lead
Bunch
to
of crazies,
something
bro.
big, can lead to mountains as well in the particular game.
I play
But
Hanabi
of
a
course,
lot,
Team
but
Ray Young
bro, why
will
would I
once
build
again,
a Sky
like we mentioned
Piercer
in the previous game, they do
on a
have
hero
time to
that
go
needs
for the
attack
reset.
speed?
We
You
did
don't do
see a
burst
reverse
damage.
sweep in
You
our
don't do
previous
burst
match,
damage.
So let's
Bro,
see if we're going to
you need-
game
you
number
need
3
speed
and see how they
in your
reset
kit.
come game 2. We're throwing over back to our hosts.
Nice, 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 nice. I'm very happy. They're winning. Wait, what the hell? What is log? Are we having a match now? Wait. I thought our game is by 10 p.m. Wait, what the hell? 8:30. Jeez. Wait, we're having a match. Oh my god. 8:30 p.m. African Golden's Dark Stars.
Well, that's it for our first quarterfinal match, or our last one, I should say, anyways, for map number
Jeez.
1. Potentially 2 more to
8:30.
go. That's how we've been going, anyways, for our quarterfinals. They've all gone game 3, but now it's up to Team Ray Young
what
to
the hell?
force a, or should
We're
be
having
a
a tournament
third map.
right now.
It's not going to be easy. Navi played that very,
The
very well.
fuck?
They did. They started off strong. I mean, I thought it was going to be a much
Oh
quicker
my
game than
God.
it was, but there was some good adjustments throughout the
But I
game from
thought
Team Ray
almost-
Young. They did challenge Navi Philippines, kept them guessing, but I mean, this is a long game,
Poor
24 plus
Ikaw na yan,
minutes.
Brian.
But they can bounce back. Who knows if they do that starting in the draft?
After the first few engagements,
Oh,
I could
you
have
guys
sworn it
should
was going to be a
look.
quick one.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Maybe
having a
13,
tournament
14
match.
minute banger, but Team Ray Young, partially
Oh
the
my
reason why I think they
God.
took this past the
Am I-
20-minute mark was the fact that their draft was solid. Even the Hanabi, I'm not even going to laugh at the Hanabi anymore. I've watched enough of Stream B, called enough the
What
match
the
to say
hell?
Hanabi is a legit threat. So going into game
You guys
number
are
two,
hearing Hanabi
the
is a
effort to
legit
force
threat,
game number
bro.
three, take us all the way, finish the 3-3-3-3 streak.
Bro.
I'd say change nothing in the draft.
Change nothing. Let it
Actually
be known
switching here,
what you
it's
want to
not-
bring to the table. It started to
electricity.
work out for Team Ray Young. It just took them some time to basically get this to cook. But yeah,
my
I heard Mirko
God.
say it. If any composition can defend at this 20-plus
90
minute, it's this kind of composition with a Lily and a Hanabi.
Lilianabi.
Lilianabi.
Ooh,
That's
that would
why.
hire.
Yeah, see, so that's why I'm okay with it. If there was something to change, right?
Yeah.
Coach Frost, take heed. I beseech thee, change the order. That's it.
That's
Bro,
true.
I
The
swear.
heroes are solid. It's just
Like,
it was tough.
I'm
for
actually in game
Nora
right
to
now.
run into not
See.
Ayanami, especially now that she's awakened.
I'm not
definitely
freaking
Ayanami now.
joking. I hope the
She's
lights are
not-
not
she's
like
not
disturbing.
She wasn't not Ayanami.
not-
I'm having a
Now
tournament
she
right
is.
now,
You
bro.
guys are ridiculous at this point, but I'm loving it. Not Ayanami was phenomenal. We'll be seeing her in just a second, but let's take a look at our first clip from game number 1. And obviously, from this point, we start at the 9-minute
Bro, what
mark,
the hell?
And I do believe the Lord's going to be spawning up relatively soon, but we have this massive
Guy, thanks.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. They started off strong. Navi Philippines had a lot of control, but then this is the combo. Why the Guinevere and the Balric are so deadly. You
Are they even
there's-
online?
There's so many options because the Wrath of the Dread was used before that. There's so many options for them
Bro,
to
I'm playing
re-engage
against
into a
Dark
fight
Stars.
and win with that kind of composition.
And not
Damn.
Ayanami, you just talked about her. Not
Let
Ayanami.
me think, let
She
me think,
actually
let me
had
think, let me
plenty
think, let me
of
check, let
great
me check my
moments,
network.
and this is going to be 2 of them because sometimes staying alive is almost more
49 MS.
impactful than getting the eliminations.
And there it is. Look, as early as the first turtle, she goes ahead and takes one down, serves up a kill, stays alive via the vengeance, and then gets on out. I muttered underneath my breath. I think Joseph, you heard me say, "Oh,
I did.
she's so dead. She's so." Oh, and then
The referee is not
how
gonna
often
lie.
is that Rian, the gold laner, comes to the EXP laner's rescue, and then she keeps doing that. She continues to again not die.
This is how hard it is to find a CC sometimes with a Brave Smite emblem, plus the Vengeance, and in the hands of a player like not Ayanami. It's a little finicky to try to even catch the CC, but then again, with the way the team played in the early portion of the game is what made it so deadly.
You
Yeah,
know, again,
I have to
staying alive
multitask,
that
bro.
is- I mean, it really does
I have no
take
choice.
top talent. It takes timing.
I've gotta
and
multitask.
just overall experience.
I've gotta
a phenomenal
multitask.
job as a whole in general. I believe that's all of our actions. But hey, I do
Ha,
want
we'll
to
destroy
say,
Dark
though,
Stars,
we
okay?
have, I believe, our competitors
I'm just
about
hoping
to
we
get
play
set
well.
up. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm
The
ready
referee is
for
not even
that to
online.
take place in just a second. But of course, plenty of storylines still to come. Obviously, between even just these 2 varied teams like Team Ray Young
Wait,
and
what the hell?
Navi. What are you expecting from round number 2?
Round number 2, I don't know, Leo, you're probably in the same camp that I am. They need to go ahead and adjust the draft from there.
I am.
Not too much. Maybe the order, like you mentioned. Maybe just the order. But Team Ray Young has the tools that they need. They showcased it in the latter half of that game 1. They just need to get I would say, a head start, get momentum building up, and then follow through because that's what's worked for them up to this point in MWI.
Emotions here, obviously on stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes it's hard to watch. In this case, though, I think the players are just so locked in. It's been a long day for both of the teams, but they're here on that main stage. And what's up for grabs is super serious, right? Going to semifinals, a top 4 in MWI is a huge accomplishment.
And what's interesting is this is the other side of that coin of fatigue and emotions
second.
and adrenaline fueling you. We've seen teams now just clock out because it's been a long day. The ladies of Navi take it the other way. We played and earned our slot here in the knockouts by taking down a tournament favorite in Gen G.
Yeah.
We can't let anyone down now.
That's a fact, and Navi also knows what it is to play long tournaments. After all, they did win in 2024, so they've been there before, and they want to return to the main stage, final day, to play whoever is opposite of them in the grand finals. But let's not forget, Team Ray Young also wants the same. But they're going to have to dig deep if they want to try and take down Navi, especially in map number 2, to force a game 3. They played well They really did, but they're going to have to do a little bit more going in to the next matchup.
Truth be told, in competitive scenarios like this, a close match, 25 minutes, is harder to digest than a 13-minute stomp.
Yep. It's part of, I think it's just part of the way that works, you know? At this point, you have to, whether you have these long games, 20-plus minutes, or the stomps we've seen, you take what you will and you just go next to the next one.
It's easier because you're like, oh, this is where it went wrong. Pop, pop, pop. But in 25, with a perfect draft almost, such as Team Ray Young's in Game 1, you go like, where do we go wrong? Can we watch the tape again? Can we...
Don't have the time.
Yeah.
You don't have the time. 20 minutes, it's not enough time. You only get a 10-minute break after all. We head back to the stage, and the players are getting set up once again. It's not that long of a break, and I love that you guys brought that up. Look, a long 23-minute game. You can't really digest all of it. You just got to go in with the cliff notes, with the key points, and then come back stronger if you possibly can. Now, speaking of coming back stronger, for Team Ray Young, a real chance to tie this series up. But again, they're going to have to dig deep. What's the gameplay? Because the hero selection, honestly, wasn't bad on either side.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, the teams that gave those defeats to Navi Philippines in the first days of MWI, they did one thing. They really honed in on one member of Navi Philippines. Leo, we remember this. You remember this. We were casting it. They really honed in on the roam, Mirai. They just continued what we quoted as they just honed in on her, bullied her, took her out many times. The main stalwart, the bulwark of that lineup of Navi PH fell apart, and so did the team.
Unironically, I have merch for those who might want to see Navi PH fall.
Yeah.
Put it on a t-shirt. Deny Mirai.
Deny Mirai.
TM.
And one of the interesting things you guys said for Navi during the hero selection is they were planning potentially to choke out Quinn specifically. But not only is it Quinn, but on the opposite side, right, you have, or at least for Team Ray Young, I mean, how do they deal with not Ayanami? She has been insane this entire tournament.
I think it's less about denying Na Ayanami from playing, taking her out of her comfort. It's isolating her from the rest of Navi. If you're able to make her play selfish, then you're already off to a great start. That's one way. Maybe you can do that in the draft.
Focusing on Na Ayanami, it could be like a two-way thing. It's like if you put too much focus there, maybe that's a distraction that Navi Philippines is going to be happy with. But if you let her to her whims, again, depending on what hero she picks, that could also be devastating.
Are we watching the same game? This
It looks like it.
a
Same
mirror
bands.
of Game 1.
Okay, the Claude is different, right? At
Feel it away.
Yeah. Lilia, Claude.
Yeah, Claude's different. Claude was on the opposite side last time.
So that means they're missing out on the Esmeralda. Belleric is still out there too.
Do they take the Belleric now?
I see what Coach Frost is doing.
What's he doing?
He's saying, you go Esmeralda, we go CC.
That could work. Either way.
Yeah, in the current metagame, even if we are all in agreement that Esmeralda is the currently overtuned queen of EXP,
Yeah.
she has one foil.
What's that foil?
A Sea Halberd
Sea
equipped
Halberd.
CC.
Yep. And it happens so quickly too in the early game because usually Esmeralda dominates, right? But
There's
not
Eric.
against the CC. Yep. I knew the Eric.
Whoa!
Whoa, Harith. Harith.
Welcome back. I mean, he's seen play
What is he, a Leonian?
6 times. He's a little baby Leonin
Oh, baby Leonin. Welcome back.
with time magic. Just doesn't show up as often.
So Harith, I mean, obviously getting your attention the most, how does that shake things up specifically on Navi's side?
Since they are ending up at the Harith and not the Claude, their box is going to be slightly smaller. They're going to fight in the short to mid range, which is something Team Ray can start to attack now since their re-engage is so good. You have the black shoes, you have the BMI, and you still have the Esmeralda. I'd say ban the CC now.
Ban the CC because when they saw that Harith picked up, Team Ray Young this is a green light to take the Esmeralda.
Yep.
She takes the shields that are there from Harith when he's bouncing around his Dom and force that ultimate. So this is a good counterplay into the Harith pickup.
Wait, let me just put on my tinfoil hat here. There's a world where possibly this is not a Roam Belleric, nor is this a Roam Baxia or a Jungle Baxia. What if? Hear me out, Taylor. Hear me out, Joseph.
Here now.
What if Roam Baxia,
Yeah.
XP Lane Belleric, Bammond? What if it's Bammond, right?
Has it been that long of a day?
That's one of the few answers to an Esmeralda. It came from the horse's mouth.
That's
Navi. Navi explained it, right?
That's how you dealt
Bang, show me Lilia.
with that
Lilia.
durability that
Shred.
Esmeralda has. Shred it out.
But-
And then
But you might be overshooting. You might overcook because you're all the more
Bro,
accepting
I'm
the
playing a
stereotype of
tournament
we're
right
playing
now,
in the mid to short.
guys.
And it came from the horse's mouth.
A tournament,
Leo.
see?
Daniel.
Well, yeah. don't paint this as Balman propaganda, right? I'm
what
just
next,
saying,
Ivan?
He loves the Ballman.
if you want shred
Marcel.
and you want to
Okay.
work on the Esmeralda, then that's how you do it.
Hey, you know what? I know you missed the Bane. Ballman could be the next successor of that. But yeah, it makes sense. I think you're right, though, too. It's a little bit overcooked. It's
too in your face.
It's too much, yeah. This is interesting, though. The export ban comes through.
I might go Gwen.
This is possibly telegraphing the fact that Navi want to play in that short to mid range.
Yeah.
And imagine how difficult would it be for this front line to
Ban
survive
Hirara,
and to
yeah.
succeed when you're getting scorched, getting barbecued.
So the line of train,
what
you're
else is
going
counter to
jungle.
the tree? Fire.
Hearts,
That's
It's
right.
either the
Playing
Valier or the X-Borg, so
No room for the
I'm
Valier, though.
playing-
no room for the Valier. Might as well take out the
Gold.
X-Borg.
Me
This was
gold.
actually played earlier
But like
today
17
as
was
well.
to
if I
gold. So
recall.
As a
okay, hearts.
jungler.
Okay,
As a
hearts. Hearts. You
jungler.
play EXP.
And which
I don't know
is
how
exactly
you
what Team
how
Rayong
good your
still
EXP
needs.
is.
They're
to be
going to pick up
honest.
the Gatakacha.
Okay.
This also has been kind of slept on throughout
Should we do
MWI.
It looks like Team Rayong, whatever conversation they had with Coach Frost, there was one keyword,
Gold.
re-engage.
Yep. They have all the tools to re-engage, man. Not only
Hearts.
that,
would
Hearts.
be better as Matilda,
Can you
but-
play EXP?
That's true.
Do you want to go
So
EXP?
jungle-wise, if
Can't
they
say
want
anything.
to lean into that
Restart your mic.
re-engagement against a Baksha, might all, because the Kai's gone, we don't see the likes of Fredrin.
Are you ready for this?
Okay, I guess you can go EXP.
I'm ready.
Harley. That's the double
Don't
shadow
EXP.
jutsu
That's true.
duo, right?
We
That's
need
true.
to pick
CMI
someone
and
that can
Space
be.
Escape.
Yep. Even if they
that can
nerf
be
the
in team
space
fights,
escape
though.
a little bit, he's still deadly. There he is, Yuzhong, Valentina.
Go Yuzhong.
Last picks here for Navi.
You don't count.
This is
that,
good.
though.
I mean, the Valentina, you have. What do you mainly take here, though? Avatar of the Guardian or maybe the Black Shoes?
Still mute.
Avatar of the Guardian is your main choice. Black
Yeah.
Shoes we've
Off your mic
seen
and
do
put it
very
on.
well
Yeah.
in recent memory. That's a weird ult that's usually
Just go.
used defensively but can win you fights.
What jungle
But you're
can
right.
you
What's
play?
in the jungle? Harley, by the way, just came to mind because it looks like what they need.
It looks like, yeah.
But
Hearts.
is that
I
enough
think
of a
you
front line?
should go your hero now,
Esmeralda
right?
Gatot. I think it is.
It could be. I mean, those two heroes
Just play
alone
whatever assassin
build
you
up the
want.
front line. You can use the thing I'm worried about is, again, the Gatakacha being picked up. If you're not able to actually jump in offensively with the Avatar of the Guardian and you have to defensively use it,
You
then
can
that's
you
the
can
thing. There's
pick
the Suyo,
you
though.
can pick
That's going in the
whatever
jungle.
gold
Last
you
pick
want.
for Team
I
Rayong.
think gold,
forget.
maybe Claude.
It comes down potentially to this. Navi is one map
I'm just
away
guessing
from
Claude
moving forward in the
might be good.
tournament and getting that much closer to
You can
reclaiming
go
what they
maybe
lost
Claude
in
Hanabi. I don't know
2025.
anyone you feel
Can
cool
they
with.
make it theirs? Well, they're going to have to
Hanabi,
get
bro.
G-Boy as well as Quinn, who are still on that unfinished business because they want a
Yeah,
shot
that's
at
fine.
taking down the trio that ended
Bro,
their run
wait,
in
they're playing
2024 MWI. But
Hellcat
time
room.
might be running short. They need to get to work. It's Team Rayong versus Navi, map number 2, Miracle
Sure,
Eterna. Let's get it started.
No. We're good.
Potentially the final game that we are
So
going to be
it's-
seeing here
I
at
think it's
MWI 2026.
Gold.
If
Start banning gold lanes. Ban
Navi
Claude.
get their way. But of course, there is still potential for Team Rayong to come back here in game number 2 in this best of 3 series. Let's head over into the land
this one
of
will start
Dawn.
It's not potentially the final game. It is the final game if you're Navi. You gotta look at it that way. 2-0. But Team Rayong, they've got a solid
Marksman.
composition, and it relies
What
on
other
I think
marksman
what
might give you
we've
issues,
seen
though?
more of from Team Rayong towards this tournament, right? It's a lot more
Who
aggressive.
do you think I should
it's a
ban
lot
next?
more all right in your face with the Suyo. Thing is though, they picked it up against a Baksha, Harith, Valentina,
asking-
and a Yuzong. There's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
so much punishment for Tan with the slightest of mistakes.
So if you want to be the best, you got to literally be the best. And you gotta beat the best. All
Guys,
right?
I'm having a
Suyo,
tournament right now,
definitely not
so-
the easiest of matchups here, but hey, if they're able to
Trying
make
to-
it work,
Wait, so
then
it's
that
Belleric.
shows the
It's
level of
Belleric.
potential and the level of skill that they have here and the mastery of it
Hellcat
in
Chart.
game number 2. But so far with the Lilia, you know, being in the
What?
mid lane, she is gonna be able to clear a lot quicker. It looks like Rain can't be as
I need to find
aggressive
this
as she
Hellcat.
was in
Show-
the previous game.
Show me Hilda.
No, not as aggressive, but it's still kind of
Can
like
someone
the
show me
passive
Hilda?
early game we expect. If there's no
Where's
neutral
Hilda?
objective, no
Okay,
real
Hilda is
crazy
banned.
fights. Tando picks up the XP grab, takes it away from Ayanami. Not Ayanami, right?
That's why. Is she Ayanami or not
No, I confirm it. It's Ayanami,
That's fast as
but
bond.
you can say not Ayanami when you want to, you know?
I need to hunt down this.
It's like
So
second
This
not
guy.
Ayanami or Ayanami?
I need to hunt him.
Nora's doing a pretty good job in lane right now with the Esmeralda. Despite going up against Yuzong, you'd expect Yuzong to do really well. Keishi getting a quick wheel on Tan.
Yeah, I get it.
The
But I
battle
need
for
to
Pryo.
mirror,
Who gets level 4 first, Nora
mirror this guy.
or not Ayanami?
Wait,
We'll see. We'll see. It looks like both
they
of them
don't
are
have a
actually
gold
at level
winner.
4.
What the hell are they
But
doing?
it looks like the mid laners are the ones that are falling quite
There's no
behind.
way
Rain is
Hellcat is
still
going
level
gold
3.
win.
Meanwhile,
There's
Nico
no
already has that
freaking
black shoes down. And that's a black dragon form for not Ayanami.
Hellcat gold. There's no way
Mag
Hellcat is
Bada being
going. Even if they go
instant neutral
petrified.
objective take. Every single time you have Yuzong, as long as she doesn't get ganked early on, you don't lose on that level, you get level 4 crit, it's almost guaranteed. Unless, you know, you're like the goat of MLBB or something like that Carl or Nepomuceno guy.
And we learn, you know,
Wait,
black dragon
these
form
guys
is
are
required when we
crazy.
want to get the neutral objective or just fights in general. Okay, we learned that from
Wait, no
someone very
way.
wise once, but
He's not with us anymore.
he isn't.
He's alive,
You
but like, you know, he's just...
Ankakita,
Yeah.
bro.
Yes, that is true. That is true. 3 minutes in, neutral objective take for Naviiiiii, and it looks like Team Rayong are still struggling to look for something on the board. Obviously, they do still have Quinn to fall onto in the later stage of the game, but of course, they do need to be able to work with the lane because the Claude and the Harith matchup is a definitely interesting one. I think it was something that was way more popular back in the day. We don't see the Harith too often
Bro,
anymore,
we really
and there's a
have
reason
crazy
for it.
assassins.
But oh,
Sit
look at
down
this
here.
interesting lane, Quinn and Rian.
Rihan's doing a good job right now, just freezing a wave, and
One
Quinn, I think
gigabyte
early on
of
lost out on a
what?
couple of trades because Rihanna is a level ahead of Quinn. Interesting stuff. You'd expect the Claw to actually
don't
do
think like
quite
that,
well
bro.
early on of 1 to 3. But it's Rihanna
This
really
guy's
pushing the pace.
crazy.
Look at that, more and
I have
more
one
damage
gigabyte
piling onto
of
Quinn.
data left.
Now 2 levels ahead, she's going to have control over the Gold Crab as well.
Keyboy and Tan have come to help though. Keyboy is in the
MS is
building,
high.
obviously still has the AOG if they want to go for an engage, but it was just pure backup here, making sure that Quinn has the time and the space to farm, but Nora, will she have the time and space? She's still able to
Wait.
get out, but Keyboy?
Walks up, gets a passive AOG onto Mirai, but it's going to be caught by the Wrath of the Dryad. 2 members. Zaman force back up. Miko's going to be taken very low. Splash of damage from Rain. Just a little bit more and a basic attack to take her out for first blood. Rain has Black Shoes. Quinn in the midst of it all now. The Black Shoes going to be procced by Rain as Quinn might be caught as a flicker in. And Keishi's on the other. Miku falls. A double kill for Rain.
Yeah, Navi is
and
doing
Navi
nice.
go up 3-0. Now
So,
the Black Dragon comes
obviously
around.
the
And it's the Zone
whoever
10
is
away
coming-
from her orange buff.
gold win.
When Navi is silent, they're just building up to that
good,
one
bro.
moment when they know, yes, it's now, it's time to strike, and that they did. Rain and Keishi on separate occasions were able to find great
Gold,
picks
gold lane,
over
careful.
Team Rayong,
Like,
and that's left them on the
the,
back foot. They pick up the neutral objective,
whoever.
and they get way more pressure on the map. What a
First
play once again from Navi.
Almost.
3-0.
Is she still staying there?
You'd know a thing or two about that, right?
First blood, easy.
I don't recall what
Hellcat.
you're saying.
In a month.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Navi up
No, it's
top,
fine.
gonna
It's fine.
try to go for the clear in the
Room
siege.
four.
Rain down below gets caught with a taunt. No flicker
Room
here.
four.
BM
Nice,
on
nice,
the
nice,
wall.
but like
AOG
17.
forward gets a knock up but gets quelled down. Now it's Ayanami with the furious dive. Lands onto Quinn. It's a 2v4 with Rain dead already, but they still get the favorable
That
trade
Imon
on the
is
gold lane.
there. Though.
So worth.
He's
Rain
right
for
here.
Quinn. A really good moment there from not Ayanami as well with the Petrify, just
just
really
careful.
locking Quinn
We
down.
should camp Dotto,
She was
camp
definitely
Dotto,
unable
camp
to
Dotto,
escape,
camp
and the damage output after that was really the nail in the coffin. You can see Tan here trying to do something, but she can't. Goes in for a recall. Mirai
Back,
as well,
back.
doing really good at zoning. Keishi's going to be able to get her
Hearts,
hands
careful.
on the enemy jungle, and
I'm
that's
trying
going
to
to
see if
put
I can
Tan
reduce
in
this
a bit of an
prices.
awkward position. Already a level below of Keishi there on the Baxia.
Leads across the board.
Wait for God, wait for
1,600
God to come.
for Rian.
Damn.
Wait, back.
Everything.
Just back. Hellcat is
It's
here, Hellcat
looking
is here,
tough,
Hellcat
and
is
this
here.
is what happens when
Okay,
the
stop,
Harith
stop.
wins out in the lane early, level 1 to 3, and then
Wait,
you get
I'm
all
coming.
the control.
Let me
of
try
the
and get
gold
this
crab.
mid.
Such a good lane
Trying to find
for
Imon.
Rian so far. It's been
I can't.
fantastic, and you can already see how desperate Quinn is getting.
They've
Trying to
used
get farm in
everything
the
on
mid
mid
lane as Rian
guys both
just
down this
zones
season?
up top.
No.
Look, doesn't shove. Gets the gold crab,
Oh,
rotates
petrify.
straight into the mid lane, now catches the
nice,
wave
nice.
up top, and it never
Beautiful.
shoves over so that Quinn can get
Nice.
That's why I told you from
Nice.
game number one, right? It's these little small things that
Nah,
Navi have been
they're taking
able
the
to
torture.
do that really amounts to a lot.
Just
Like
go
something
and
as
farm
simple as a
lanes.
small rotation, a
Still
small
good trade.
move, a
Coming
trigger of
gold lane.
a single battle spell, and so on and so forth. But it's led us to this moment that Navi are now leading with a 3,000 gold lead. Quinn now has absolutely no choice but to try and push in that top lane, but Flicker.
Yeah, Flicker's out of the way, has the chrono dashes, oh god! Chibo's gonna be caught in the backline, Ayanami
No.
assassinates Meek
No,
with
no,
AOG
I'm going back to
cancel, and
base.
she's taken
Help us, careful,
out
John.
before she can even fly. Quinn gets a trade up top, and look at
Going
Keishi.
back to base.
Did she cancel in time? Does she know where Quinn is at? No, unfortunately not. A taunt comes down, Nora. In the mid lane, a Terrify from Rain, and that'll be it.
Another
That's
two
fun, guys.
men down there for Team Ray Young. Nora might be the third.
Oh my god, the chrono dash is single vision! Rain with a splash of damage!
So-
Black chews away, now Keishi trying to go for the cut. Mirai zoning them, the taunt lands on
cut this
G-Boy,
off.
7-1. 5,000 gold lead
Are
at
you good?
7 minutes with Asuyo
Shit.
down in levels. 2 whole levels.
It's uncanny.
Back.
It's uncanny the
back,
aggression and the
back.
dominance that we're seeing here
Nice,
from
nice
Navi
play.
PH. And I
need
would
to be
say that they're
charging this
coming
phone to
into this
prevent-
match with a lot of weight on their shoulders, right?
Wait,
They
let me
were
check.
knocked out
No one is here.
2024
Yeah,
by
you can-
Team
you
Ray
can push.
Young, by Chi-Boy, as well as by Quinn. So definitely vengeance is
Push,
on
push.
their plate right now. And
Yes.
man, they're cooking and they want dinner.
Just hit the turret a little bit, then come
to
back.
get to this point now.
Okay, back.
Losing early on, then almost getting knocked
Come
out
take
by
this
Falcon
minion.
Daisies, a
This
game down
trap
in that
stuff.
best of 3. Coming
Yeah,
back
take-
from
take
that,
it fast.
turning things around, reverse sweeping Falcon Daisies, and then having to meet the team that literally threw them out of the tournament to make it here. And now, a 1-0
Hearts.
lead. Match
Try to
point,
start rotating,
7-1.
Sha, because
These
I saw the
ladies
zone.
know how it's been while
Try and
being
start
behind.
rotating.
And they're so close.
And they're so close
They're
See
so
this guy?
close.
to coming back,
I'm
making
going
it to
back.
top 4, guaranteeing that spot, and maybe, just maybe, reclaiming that 2024 glory.
They're literally
That's
focusing
been
me
the
like
whole
hard.
story for them right now, and
He's on
it's
ult,
looking
he's
really
on
good
ult,
for
just
them
back
so
off.
far. Look at them now.
He uses
rotating
Petrify.
back
He uses
onto
Petrify.
the
He's used
board.
everything on
Nora
me.
is in the vicinity,
Nice.
and it does look like Tan is near as well, but with her so far behind, Keishi's
What
level
the-
12,
Hearts, he
Tan
missed your
level
ult, bro.
11.
Like,
There's no way for a contest. This is a free lord over
I'm
to
literally like-
Navi PH.
What is happening now?
And it's still the same clean macro from Navi that we saw in game 1. We saw a few bombastic
Hearts, you
moves
should
from
be
Navi in
concentrating
game
on
1, and it
that.
almost seems like instantly they fixed it. Playing it clean for all the Lord fights in game 1, and then transitioning into this game, not letting that match point get into their heads. They're playing it even cleaner than that game 1 endgame.
Especially when they get the tools to do so, right? Rian on the Harriet, not Ayanami on a hero like this. Very aggressive.
Is that a misstep?
Could be,
Be
could
careful. Amon is there. Amon
Now she gets a purple
Amon
up,
is
so I guess, you know,
there.
more
Careful.
cooldown, it don't matter.
Why is everybody lagging
Mid
now?
lane's gonna go down for sure. Chibo is the only one sent there. The rest of the team knows it's better to just play in the back. But the thing is, for Team Ray Young,
Careful.
they don't have a Hanabi to clear these waves out. It's not as good as a Hanabi. Yes, you have a Lilia. Yes, they have the holy shields. But Navi also in this game have a better way to siege with the Black Dragon form zoning everybody away.
Despite them not having like the siege potential
Bro, I
per
think
se,
I'm just
right? They
gonna
have
play
the
that
Valentina,
EXP
but
next game.
Mariah is walking in very deep
Maximum
actually.
impact.
And she's receiving a ton of damage, but look at Rian go in.
There we go. That's the Black Dragon form I was talking about. With the first Lord, they'll be able to get the base turret.
It's either you kill somebody top lane or you help me. You need to choose one. Like, be decisive now.
Position.
Just like game number 1. Just
I'm talking
like
about
game number 1.
the
They're gonna
jungle, like, you
toy
should
with
be
the minds
decisive,
of
like,
Team
either you
Ray Young
come.
here. With an 8,000
Try
gold
maybe try and
advantage.
get
At this stage, I'm wondering what the
what's the
items
name
for
of this
Quinn
item?
are. Has she reached her power spike? Is she
yeah, this
close
is
to
true.
it? Turns out she's not, but wait a second, Nora.
Oh, no, Purify. The AOG from T-Boy walks up again. The Wrath of the Giant gets 3 members. Mirai with a big set. Now can they follow it up? Rain with a splash of damage. That's the black shoes torn apart already. Rain has to go with the black shoes again. Ayanami deep in already. And it will be a kill back. A Sky Piercer for
Bro.
Tan.
These guys are
and
crazy.
deja vu.
You just need to
So a
farm.
little bit of
Anyway, we
what
have
we saw in
Hanabi.
game 1.
Just try and farm.
Okay, a step in the right direction there for Tan, picking up the Sky Piercer. So the stacks are there, and if she's able to get more onto
the
it,
first house
that
use
just might
her.
be the way for them to turn things around.
Bro,
Keishi,
fuck,
though,
I'm being
will be able to
posted
get the
like
orange
crazy.
buff away from Team Young, so that
Heart,
is
use your
another
ult for
resource that
once
they have
now.
eliminated
Use your
away.
ult, bro.
And it would be nice to take a look at the items once again. We see that Rian already has the Divine Glaive alongside the Holy Crystal.
Like, no.
So
He
we
still
can
has
definitely
his
see the
ult.
damage
He
is
still has his
there,
ult. He didn't
alongside, of
even
course, the two
use it at
integral
all.
other items coming in from the Harith. But Quinn is still one item away. She should be able to get it really, really soon, but will she be able to get in time before the Lord spawns?
Bro,
In
look
under
at
10
the
seconds is the
notification.
case and the
Like
problem.
the top bar. It's really showing
Look
his
at the
ult,
equipment,
or
man.
whatever.
That's a big Harith. Divine Glaive at
Yeah.
12 minutes. Yes, it's with the Bargain Hunter, but look, Quinn has only now finished the Swift Trinity.
Guys,
That's
just
almost
be
a
safe.
3,000 gold lead, 2,800 between the gold laners. Rian can start popping these players.
She has purple buff too.
Oh God, wave down below is great. Team Young, they have to go for the gamble. That's the only way. They have a Soul Sever, they have a Retribution, but Navi's got a Black Dragon flying across. No way for Tan to look for the opening. Another free objective to Navi.
Using the
Yeah, they don't
same
want to
network for my
gamble.
stream.
They try to
Can
go
you-
for
can we
strategy
camp
to
here?
look
Come,
for
come. We need to
a
camp here.
precise moment
If I
where
go
they
in, just
can
go in.
grasp
Go, 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 go.
opportunity to maybe
Okay,
take
back,
over
back, back,
the
back,
hand
back,
from
back,
Navi,
back,
but
back,
they don't
back, back.
find it. Considering that Tan is
Bro,
a
see
strategy
where your
build,
ulting.
she's still-
Back.
going
Space
for the
out, space
50-50
out, space
might
out.
have been too much for them to handle.
Space out,
Again,
space
the
out.
inmates
Oh,
from Navi,
God.
they're taking everything away from Team Young. It's looking personal now in 13 minutes.
This is the form we were expecting coming into this tournament. A shaky start to the tournament, but they found their way back into that form.
Want this
Rain up
slow.
top. Has the
Very,
black
very
shoes,
slow.
doing a good job zoning. Mirai zoning everybody from that mid lane for the minions to take the turret. And now it's the black dragon form used up by
Chaos
Ayanami.
Commander.
Slashing down, zoning Tan away. Rian's already used his Amon Force. Lord gonna be cleared up again. Team Young stripped down to just the crystal. The Wrath of the Giant catches them. Miku has the black shoes, but now it's gonna be Chiboy jumping in with the AOG, finding everybody. Tan getting against Sky Piercer stack, but it's Rian with the retaliation already. Rain just a bit more damage. The Rose Gold Meteors right there. Tan, Soul Sever. Nora still able to stay alive as Rian goes in for the Synchro Vision. Bloodwing spot in time.
Top lane, careful.
Rian
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
for the
top lane,
Keishi
100%.
takes Tan out. A
Nice.
big mega kill for Keishi. The Synchro Vision again. Rian's gonna go for the kill. Under the base.
Navi has
Not
one.
quite enough as Quinn gets the healing from the fountain, but they have more waves.
It's a 2-for-3. It's a 2v3, and they still want to go for it. Nora?
Oh, mega kill for Rihanna to double. Nora's gonna be next to the chopping block. Rihanna has no mana, and it saves Nora. Just in time, Chiboy back up. Waves, they need to handle it now for Team Young to survive. Rihanna has no mana. Nora's dealing with the wave in the bottom lane, but she gets caught in the shield unity. That was the AOG to try to help her out, but it's the AOG from Rain stolen away. Now it's Chiboy's Tan walks up the corner.
Nice.
Tries to clear it up with a Soul Sever, but Navi, stay objective. Welcome.
Yes,
to
Navi
the
has
top
won.
four,
Navi, nice. Nah, lie, do it. Okay, Hellcut is here. Hellcut is here. Back. Hellcut is here. I've told you guys now. Hellcut is here. Don't space out.
2025.
Nice.
Naviiiiii, the 2024 champions, come back. And they come back with a
How did everyone
vengeance. They woke up
Oh,
today
all the
and
morning,
chose violence up against the former rivals Team Young, as they will be the ones to
Anyway, Navi
crush
has
their
won,
keys
so-
later on.
Good.
They did it. They found their revenge here. What a time to be alive. They must be so excited as they move forward here at MWI. The dream for the PH former
Bro, I'm still playing
champions
my
are
tournament,
still
guys. Still playing
alive.
my tournament. See?
We're gonna talk to them real soon as we throw it
Defending
over to the
base.
stage.
Next item. Need to space out though. Bro, I'm playing a tournament. So anyway, I'm ending the stream now. I think that's it. Thanks guys. God bless. See you guys next time. Okay. Bye.